We are in NicainSRQ, guys. Saturday morning on the run at the Ringwood Bridge. Look at this view. Our regular Saturday run. Look at this beauty. I mean, you guys, it's ridiculous. I feel it. Yes. Morning. So morning. This is just, it's probably like 7 now, but this is the Ringling Bridge, and look at the sky. Look at the water. Beautiful morning. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll show you a great recipe. Welcome to my channel. This is NicainSRQ, and today I'm going to be making Bistec Encebollado. I'm gonna make it the way I learned it when I was living in Nicaragua. So I'm gonna try to stick to that recipe. It is pretty easy. It's similar to what other calls a palomilla.
Okay, this is how the meat looks like. There is some fat on it, but that is okay. So you're gonna thin slice just like this, very thin, and we're gonna remove most of the fat. I'm gonna be leaving some fat because I particularly like that flavor on the meat once it's cooked. Discard the rest and continue slicing the meat until you're done. Once you're done slicing all the meat, find the thicker pieces and put them in a Ziploc bag and pound them down until they get thin enough, just like the others. Once you're done with that, put them in a bowl and we're gonna continue to season.
Okay, well, we have the meat here ready to go. So what we're gonna do is get some cilantro. I don't remember people putting cilantro in this, but I think, why not? I mean, it's so flavorful and aromatic. By the way, do you notice? I got my apron. It says NicainSRQ. I know I'm a dork. One of those cheap ones. So, all right. So, traditionally, you will use bitter orange or naranja agria, but we don't have that here. So, I have found that the combination of orange and lime gives that flavor to it. So, we're gonna put. This orange is seedless, so squeeze the orange, half of the orange, because you don't need much. Half of the orange, half of the lime in it. It's already smelling good, that freshness of the citrus. So the lime is gone. So, and I think I would like to put garlic in it. Who doesn't want garlic in their food, right? I'll put some salt. Some salt. Pepper. Now, traditionally with Nicaragua, you would put mustard. Mustard is pretty good. I do a mustard pork. I'm gonna have to make a video for that one. Square, not much, just like just a little bit. Worcestershire sauce, which in my country will be salsa lisano. They call it salsa lisano. Not much, because you want the meat flavor exactly. Okay, so at this point, you have almost everything you need, except for the onions. So, and we want a lot of onions. Trust me on this one. At this point, you're having your pan heating up. First, cook the steak, right? You cook the steaks until they brown out and pull them out as they cook and they get brown. And then you saute your vegetables. I'm gonna mix this up with the meat. So, it's gonna look something like this, guys. I'll show you right now. pretty easy. I want guys to see how the steak looks like. That's how you want it to be. So we're like cooking steak, one steak at a time until they gradually cook like that. Then when all the steaks are done, we're gonna dump all the onions. This is how the onions are starting to look like. And you know how they're like leaving those juices. So on the bottom, I don't know if you can see where the steak was leaving that. That's what's giving this onions this delicious color, and it's just cooking fantabulous right now. So just keep stirring so they cook evenly. I kind of like them the way they are right now. And here is the meat. If you don't like that, I don't know. Guys, the bistec encebollado came out delicious. Bistec encebollado, steak and onions, Nicaraguan style. Came out perfect. As I said, you normally serve it with rice and beans, but I opted to do broccoli instead just to keep it healthier for tonight. And I'm gonna tell you, this is delicious. And the onions, I'm not gonna be sad because I put enough onions on this recipe today. And it came out as good as I know it. So thank you for joining me. Please like NicainSRQ, subscribe, and share the video. And let me know what would you like me to cook next time.
Ooh.